Hey guys, welcome to Travel the World with Josh. So today I'm going to be reviewing a brand new travel backpack from Tom Bihn. This is their new flagship Scenic 30 pack. So I'm leaving on a trip around the world tomorrow. I'm going to Barcelona, Turkey, Vietnam, Australia, and New Zealand. And I was planning on bringing Tom Bihn's Synapse 25, which is an incredible backpack. I brought this pack on several international trips, and it's awesome. It's well organized, well thought out. It's a great pack. And I was going to bring this bag until Tom Bihn reached out and said, hey, would you like to bring our brand new flagship bag on your trip? And I said, absolutely. So here it is. This is the Scenic 30 Guides Edition. So we're going to get into the features of this pack and my overall impressions, and is it worth your money? So we'll answer all these questions today. All right, so first let's talk a little bit about Tom Bihn as a company. So I like to say that Tom Bihn is kind of like the Apple computers of travel bags. Tom Bihn has been making bags for over 40 years. They're committed to using the best materials, the highest quality construction right here in the United States. And these bags are guaranteed and warranted and bulletproof. So they're just awesome. I bought multiple travel packs from them and they've all been great. And let's now talk about the appearance of the pack. So this is the Scenic 30 Guides Edition, and Guides Edition means as a wilderness guides pack. But I assume that most people that are going to use this bag are going to use this in an urban environment, so you don't have to be in the wilderness to enjoy it. But what makes it the Guides Edition are a couple things. One are these diamond attachment points that you can see here on the front of the pack and on the bottom. And these diamond attachment points can attach, right here, it could attach a tripod, or they say an ice axe, although I don't think many people are gonna be attaching an ice axe, but you never know. If you're truly in the wilderness, you'll do it. And down here, the idea on their website is to actually attach like a sweater or raincoat. So there's multiple things you can attach down here. And the other thing that makes it the Guides Edition is that it's lined with this brown coyote color. Coyote is actually used on a bunch of military packs that I've seen, and I really love it. I love how it contrasts with the black, and you can actually get it in multiple different colors. So if black is in your color, you can get whatever you want. Overall, I'm really impressed with the construction of this guy. It is extremely well made. The ballistic nylon is incredibly, you can tell it's durable. And it just feels like a tank. But it doesn't actually feel too heavy. Even though the bag comes in at about 3 pounds, it actually, I think the weight is actually perfect. So I love it. All right, so moving on to the organization of the front of the pack. So with Tom Bihn, they really believe in built-in organization. So you can see on the front, there are actually 5 zippered compartments. This is very different than some other bags out there, which are sort of bring your own organization, in the sense there might be one zippered compartment and that's it. So Tom Bihn really has built in some really nice organization here. So starting at the top, this is a dedicated water bottle holder. I have an 18-ounce insulated Yeti in there, but you can use a bunch of other different brands. There's a ton of space in there, so you can fit a lot more than a water bottle. In this second compartment here, I've actually put the Tom Bihn wallet, so actually I have some euros in here that are ready to be used in Europe. So put that over there. Again, the diamond attachment point that we talked about earlier. On the sides, I typically put my sunglasses and my eyeglasses, so I'll put one in each one. So those fit in nicely right there. And you can see there are actually some spaces to put some pens here. And same thing on this side of the pack. So my sunglasses over there. And again, there's a lot more room in there than fitting in some sunglasses. And there's also an attachment point here to put some keys or whatever you want to attach here. And then on the bottom of the pack, this is actually a really large compartment. I've purchased the Tom Bihn Snake Charmer, which I put all the cords and cables in. It's actually a really nice way to stay organized on the road. And that pretty much rounds out the front of the pack. And moving on to the top of the pack, they said they've actually improved the grab handle, and I agree, it's actually a lot stronger. I would say more comfortable than the one on my Synapse 25. And on the back of the pack, they've actually improved the straps. So there are these new edgeless shoulder straps, which are super comfortable. And you have a sternum strap here that you can see, and some mesh so it stays cool when it's against your back. And probably the other feature I should point out here is there's actually a place to put your laptop. So there actually is a dedicated laptop compartment which can be accessed either here or from within the bag. So I have my MacBook Pro here, 15-inch, and it fits in nicely, you can see. So it's nice and protected. So pretty cool. All right, so the exciting new feature of this pack is it actually features a full clamshell opening. By that I mean the bag opens all the way, and that's different than the Synapse 25, which only opens halfway. So you can see this opens all the way. It's super nice, it's super roomy. Again, this is the Synic 30, so it has 30 liters of capacity. Starting at the top here, you can see that you have a large compartment, which typically I would put like something like a North-based waterproof shell in there, but again, I'd probably put it in a packing cube, but you can stuff it in there, and you can definitely put a lot of stuff in this compartment. In the main compartment, this is a perfect bag for one bag travel. I mean, you could pack it numerous different ways. I'll get to that in a second, but I wanted to also show you this laptop compartment, which again, can be accessed from within the bag. You saw earlier how I accessed it from the side of the pack, but you can see here's my MacBook Pro safely in the laptop compartment. They have these internal tie-down straps, which you can use or you can detach, depending on what your preference is. And just as a frame of reference, I have this pair of running shoes to show you kind of how big this 30-liter compartment is. I've got my running shoes, got a pair of Bose headphones, which take up a lot of space, and I've got a digital camera. And again, these fit in perfectly. You know, I can use these straps to kind of tie everything down, keep things a little bit more secure. So here's one tie down in place. Here's another one tie down in place. And again, there's a bunch of different ways to pack this out, but everything is nice and secure, and there's still a lot of room left to put more stuff in the main compartment of the pack. So overall, I'm really impressed with the new Tom Bihn Synic 30 Guides Edition pack. They actually make a non-guides edition if you're not into the coyote trim and the diamond attachment loops, but I really like the look. I'm impressed with the construction of the pack. I really like the built-in organization, and I think this is really a wonderful upgrade from the Synapse 25, which I think is an amazing day pack, but I think this is truly the ultimate travel pack, which is I think what Tom Bihn intended. So I'm really looking forward to bringing this on my upcoming trip. Definitely follow me on Instagram at Travel the World with Josh. And if you have any questions or comments, definitely let me know below in the YouTube section.